What's up, guys, and welcome to the vlog. I'm headed to my mom's house. I got some packages in, and I'm pretty positive the package that I've been looking for the past month, I think it's finally in, and I'm anxious to show you guys that. Might not be something you care about, but I'm really pumped about it. So let's get this day started, and let's have an awesome day. Ready to build this, buddy? Huh? The first of the boxes that we got was this bassinet. Tracy wanted a bassinet to replace that. This one has like a thing on the top of it in order for the cats not to be able to jump into it, so hopefully this will do the trick. Do both sides open, buddy? Looks like they do. There it is. It says it's super easy to put together, so let's test that theory. You want to? If you lose your passy. Get it. There you go. Alright. Get it open here. And drop your passy again. Get it. There you go. So these literally just click into place. So... you see your new bed, buddy? I guess that's it. Let's see what it looks like. I feel like this is the most unsafe thing ever. How do you get this to... so these pop up. Yeah, there's no directions. I don't really understand how this thing is supposed to work. What are you getting fussy over? What are you getting fussy over? Get it. See, the idea here is that the cats can jump into this one. This one has like a tarp that you put over it to where you can't. Oh, there's the instructions. Oh, nope, just a registration card. So anyway, the idea is that the cats can't jump into it. That way we don't have to shut the doors to keep the cats out whilst putting the baby to sleep. So there's one box down, 2 more boxes to go. Alright, second unboxing, and this is still not the big thing that I wanted to show you guys, but I'm going to unbox this anyway because this is something that I love. I've actually done a video with these people before. I bought this, they didn't send it to me. I'm not like sponsored or anything, but company, if you want to sponsor me, hook me up. But anyway, yeah. It's a smaller box. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And I'm talking about Gringo Bandito hot sauce. Backstory for the new people, I'm a huge Offspring fan. They're my favorite band of all time. I love Dexter Holland and the music he creates. He also made this hot sauce, and I buy it and support him because I love the band, and it's really good hot sauce. Another side note about the Offspring, this year my favorite album on the history of the planet turns 20, which is Ixnay on the Hombre. It came out February 4th, 1997. I'm going to listen to that album once every day until the end of the year. Now, I won't listen to it every day to an extent. Basically, I'm going to listen to it 365 times this year, and that'll be average 1 a day. Yeah, Offspring rules. Buy this sauce. Here is what I was talking about showing you guys. This is what I was super pumped about. This is the knockoff Fidget Cube. Now, little backstory on this. I ordered this, I went to Google and I searched for Fidget Cube, and the first link that popped up, I was like, cool, there's the Fidget Cube, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it, and it's been forever since I got it. But after ordering it and it was on the way, I found out that this is a knockoff. If you want an actual Fidget Cube made by the company who kind of invented these things and or kind of made him famous, so to speak. It's from a company called Ansi Labs. But yeah, I thought I would give my impressions. This is the Fidget Cube from a company called Fidget Club. I haven't played with the Ansi Lab one. I did buy one, and it should be here next month. That was a Kickstarter thing. They raised like several $1 million to produce these things. And so yeah, once that comes in, I'll give you like which one I think is better, which I'm assuming it'll be that one because that's the one. But anyway, I'm still going to review this one. So what is the Fidget Cube? The Fidget Cube is someone, if you have ADHD or anything like that, this is your best friend. I do not have ADHD, but I am a fidgeter. I always will click pins if I have them. I love that. Honestly, part of my reason in loving solving Rubik's Cubes is so when I'm sitting down watching TV, I've got something to do with my hands. I'm a fidgeter, and this thing looks like it'll fit the bill. This thing has 6 different sides, and they all do different things. Here's the first side. It is basically like a light switch, so you hold it and just... right? Got that. Then I'm just going to go around the cube. We'll say this side has a metal ball that spins. See? And then it also clicks. And then it's got these 3 dials, which are kind of like if you've ever seen like a movie and it's got a briefcase with a lock on it. It's like little twisty dials like that. These are kind of loose. I think the ones on the Fidget Cube are a little tougher, but I don't really know. But yeah, so there is that. Next is, it's a 5-clicker thing. This is for pin clicks. I love that. Anyway, it's got 5 of them. There are 3 that make noise, which are these 3 diagonally. And then these do not make noise. My only complaints with the ones that don't make noise, which obviously I know why, but they don't make a sound. So it's kind of just like pushing something. So this one, if you're going to use it, the pin ones, that's amazing. On the next side is a little roller dial like this. Boom. You can just roll it, man. It's super cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not too bad. Next is this little engraved thing. I can't remember what they call this side, but it's just your thumb will match up perfectly in there, and you can kind of just rub away. And it's actually very, very soothing. And then the next side, maybe my favorite side. This is the side that I've used the most because I have played with this thing today. It is a joystick. So you've got the joystick and you just rotate it around, and it's very, very satisfying. The only thing that I wish it did is I wish the joystick would click, like kind of like video games today. But other than that, very, very solid. I like this thing a lot. I know a lot of people don't like the knockoffs, but this is the only thing that I've played with, therefore it's the only thing that I know. With that being said, I'm really, really anxious to try the Ansi Lab Cube and to see how it stacks up. This cube is made very nice. It's a very soft coating. It's not super hard. The only thing I would be really concerned about with this, if you're taking it somewhere, is this getting caught on something and kind of breaking. From where this is a knockoff cube, one thing I've noticed already is that this little clicker right here, for example, I'm sure it won't do it now that I'm trying to show you guys, but I've been playing with this before and tried to click it, and it doesn't, like it'll get stuck and it won't go, and you kind of have to force it to go. The other thing that I've noticed, this side fits flush and is fine, but when you click to this side, it's a little bit more indented, so I don't know if this piece is already breaking or what the deal is. Very satisfying though. Now this thing is very, very easy to go from piece to piece, and you can actually string them together. Like sometimes I'll hold it like this and just kind of click these, but I'll also be going back and forth on the little joystick as well. Same thing with, you can do this side like that. You can be rubbing your thumb in this and doing that. This is kind of the main thing that you can do. The other cool thing about the light switch clicker is if you put enough pressure on it, you still get the satisfaction of clicking, but it doesn't make the noise. So if you're in an office setting, you don't want to just be going crazy, right? Because it's probably going to drive people nuts. But that's a way that you can do that. My other favorite thing about this is an office setting, which I haven't used. I literally got it today after work. But my other favorite thing is this little thing right here. If I was sitting at work and I wanted to, you can do that right there, and it doesn't make a whole lot of noise. You'd probably be able to get away with not bothering somebody. Now, this thing I did order, and they said that they were in stock. I ordered this thing in December, and I just got it. It did take a long time. However, I don't know if they make these things to order or what the deal is. I'm not going to dock them a point for that because these things are in high demand ever since the Kickstarter page went crazy with them, so I can't really fully dock them a point for that. Satisfaction on this thing is very, very high so far. I've only played with it for a couple of hours, but I've really, really enjoyed it. I'm telling you, I'm a fidgeter. Sitting around watching TV, just having something to do. I mean, this thing is a dream. So far, overall quality and stuff like that, I would give it a very, very high rating. Again, this is a knockoff, and I have no experience with the Anti-Lab Cube, but from this being the only thing I've used, I think it's very, very solid. Now, you can buy little boxes to keep these in to take with, but I'm not going to do that to take with you. But I'm not going to do that. I will take this places with me, but I'll probably just honestly kind of hold on to it. Like if I go into Walmart, I'm not going to take it in with me. But if I'm in my car, I'm going to take it and I'll just sit it in the seat. And then if I go somewhere where I can use this, take it in with me, I'll just hold it like this, and I don't think it's going to be a big deal. There are a multitude of colors that you can get. I don't remember them right off. I chose the black and red, which is kind of stupid because it's just this side being red, you know, so there wasn't really a whole lot of reasoning behind choosing it, but there is a bunch of colors, so if you don't like black, there are white ones and aqua ones and a whole bunch of different colors, so you can definitely check that out. These cubes are $20. This is the same cost as the Anti-Lab Cube, so again, I'm expecting high things from the Anti-Lab Cube, but we shall see when that time comes, which should be next month sometime. And in closing, I want to answer a question that I got from somebody, and this is a very, very good question. Longtime viewers of my channel will know that I've stated this many times, but this guy says, this is from Guya or Guja, G-O-O-J-A, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I do apologize. But they have a question, which it says, I have a question. You have stated multiple times, or you have stated a couple times before that these vlogs are mainly for documentation purposes and weren't really intended for other people to watch. So my question is, what made you decide to start posting these videos and sharing them with others? This is a really, really good question, and it's a question that I'm going to try to answer, but I may not have a full answer to. Yes, I've stated many times, these videos, the sole purpose of these videos when I first started doing them wasn't to build an audience, although, you know, if it came, whatever, but my original intentions was to do something to have, so when my son gets older, I can show him the lead up to him being born, and then after he's born and however long I continue to do the videos. We live in a very media heavy time, and media as in video is really, sorry, I'm playing with my cube, I need to stop so that doesn't distract. And we live in a time where pictures don't just do it anymore. Now, me and Tracy do have pictures. We actually got a book the other day. I have no idea where it's at, but it's a picture book, so we're getting pictures made. But video is king right now, and it probably will be for a long time. And I thought, instead of just having some pictures, why not do that? Now, if you'll remember when you all were kids, I don't know how old, obviously everybody watching is a different age, but when I was a kid, my aunt had a camcorder, and it was one of the big ones that you put on your shoulder and you had the tapes and stuff and put in. We've always filmed since the time it's been in existence. We've just never had a platform to upload it to. You just have the tapes set on the shelf. This way it's all digital. He can access it anytime. I can go to exactly pinpoint places. I can show him the very first time me and Tracy got the nursery done. I can show him the announcement video the day before Tracy goes to get induced. I can show him all that stuff, and I think that's really, really cool. Why I started deciding to put more time and effort into it, and I know this wasn't the exact question, but why I started putting more time and effort into it, and why I started caring and sharing with others, is simply because it started growing. I would post them on Facebook for my friends to see, and then I just kind of stopped. I mentioned in yesterday's video about how you can't really rely on your friends to support you, and I don't mean that the way that it sounds. If you go watch yesterday's video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But basically, I stopped putting it on Facebook, and I was like, cool, these are just up, because again, whatever, it's not for the sake of getting big on YouTube or anything like that. However, it started to grow. And when I first stopped posting them on Facebook, which was probably around episode, I don't know, 30, maybe before 30, I don't remember. I mean, we're on 219 right now, so it's been a long time, but I stopped posting, and the very first day that I stopped posting, I think I got, over the course of 24 hours, I got about 9 views. And I was like, huh, okay, so I have a subscriber base that's watching. And again, I had, at the time, I think I had 300 some subscribers, and you'll have to remember, most of those subscribers came before I started vlogging, so 9 out of 300 is not super bad considering they didn't subscribe for vlogs. So the next day, it was still about 9, and over the course of a week, well, I noticed that it would be 13 or 14 views. Fast forward a little bit of time, again, still not posting them on Facebook. Well, after 24 hours, it'd be 20 views, 30 views, right? So I'm thinking, okay, this is getting big. Or not big, it's getting big for somebody like me. And then after a while, fast forward to today, usually after 24 hours, the videos will have at least 50 views. I could go and check right now, but you have to go back a pretty far way in my catalog to find videos that don't have 50 plus views. And you can also look back and you'll see a lot of my videos over the last little bit have 100, 200. I've got a video with 300 views, and it's just random stuff. So to answer your question, the reason I started sharing is because people started caring. It's kind of like the age-old thing about getting a girlfriend or getting a boyfriend. You're never going to find them while you're constantly looking, but if you sit back and just relax and just let things happen, things happen. And that's kind of how it was with YouTube. I've always wanted to do YouTube, and I've talked about this before too, where people will quit YouTube. These vloggers are quitting because they basically use this as a platform to get to another area. I don't want that. YouTube is what I want to do. I'm passionate about sharing my life with people. I'm passionate about stuff like that. So the opportunity came, and I just started producing more and more content because people started caring. Since vlogging, my average view time has went up. And look, the thing is, I may produce a vlog that's 10 minutes, and the average view time on it might be 4 minutes. But that's real. That, like, in the world of YouTube, that's not terrible, especially for a small channel starting out, where you have multiple people finding your channel, seeing if it's for them. They may quit after a while. And obviously, your bigger channels, I'm sure, have a higher view rate. But for me, that's really, really good. So yeah, as the subscriber base started coming, I just kept posting the videos. And now, instead of it just being about documentation for my child, I have a group of people, not a huge amount, but I have a group of people that like my content and they want to see it on a regular basis, so I try to tailor it to them a little bit as well. I hope I answered your question. I feel like I kind of rambled there for a bit, but if you know that I've said that many times, you've obviously watched my channel for a while, so you know that I get off on tangents. But yeah, that's basically it. I started caring because people started caring, and here we are today. And with that, I'm going to close this video. I didn't have a lot of time to vlog today. We ended up getting a new shelf, which I will show you guys tomorrow, and then I just had a bunch of stuff going on today that I couldn't really film, and then I decided, hey, I got a bunch of stuff in the mail, I'm going to unbox it, and then I have that question, and I'm going to answer that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that. This weekend, we will be getting back to a normal schedule. Tomorrow should be normal vlog stuff, just continuing throughout my day and whatnot. Saturday, I've got a meeting with a guy. You know I'm big into languages. I can speak Esperanto. We'll say okay. And I found a local guy that speaks Esperanto, and we're going to meet up. We're going to try to form a local Esperanto club. If you don't know what Esperanto is, feel free to YouTube it. Some people love it, some people hate it. A lot of people think it's bad for language learning. Some people think it's good. You know, people like to hate on stuff. So anyway, you can make your own assessment over it. But anyway, so I've got that going on, and then hopefully we'll get into some other stuff. So we'll be getting back to a regular schedule. And I just figured today, with all the stuff I had going on, it would just be easier doing a video like this, because I don't like to miss a day. We are 219 days strong. We're going to be 219 more, and then 219 more, and then 219 more. We're not stopping this train. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It means the world that you watch. It really, really does. Thank you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.